Welcome back to NumbersLie Sports Network. I'm your host, Tweed, with my usual panel of sports experts. Tonight, we're going to preview the Minnesota Timberwolves for their 22-23 season coming up. We're almost there. We're in October. So the Minnesota Timberwolves last year ended, they got into the playoffs, courtesy of Pat Bev standing on
They won a championship.
You know what I'm saying? Popping champagne, crying. Pat Bev brought them to the playoffs as a 7 seed. They ended up 46-36. Thank you, Pat Bev, for Minnesota Timberwolves legend.
Man said thank you, like you a Timberwolves fan now. Okay,
I'm just speaking for the Timberwolves, but no, he did. Pat Bev, he's a KG fan, so he got emotional probably. So in free agency though, they obviously lost Patrick Beverley and Malik Beasley and Josh Okogie and Jared Vanderbilt. They lost obviously they got Rudy Gobert. They got a few other players as well: Kyle Anderson, CJ Elby, Brent Forbes, good shooter, Luka Garza from the Pistons, Eric Pascal, and Austin Rivers.
Why they got Austin Rivers on this list, man? Like, I don't care you added him on your team. Like, he's trash.
I'm disrespecting Austin Rivers, bro.
I'm not disrespecting him, but I'm just saying he doesn't do anything well. But I digress. Go ahead.
Anyway, so we got the Twin Towers now. Well, KAT, it came out recently that he had a non-COVID illness and he lost about 20 plus pounds, but he has been walking, and they showed a video of him with his shirt off shooting free throws, so he should be good to go.
I wonder what it was. Like,
he
had mono or something?
Yeah, I don't know. He couldn't even walk. Like, that's
COVID does that? Man.
He said this was non-COVID.
It was
non-COVID. Oh,
right. Yeah. So I don't know what happened, but he's fine now. He just lost like 20 pounds. So hopefully he'll be good to go by the season. Obviously Anthony Edwards coming off that Oscar performance. He's gonna have a monster season as well. And they got my boy, the Stifle Tower.
He's not even the best player in France.
Wow.
Victor is better than me.
You a global
he's only 17, 18 years old.
You an international hater, bro. On Gobert.
With my own 2 eyes, I see everything with my 2 eyes, man.
How many defensive player of the years did he get? 3, right?
Okay.
That's nothing, bro. That's a popcorn. That's a play award to me.
Like the MVP, but I'm sorry. Go ahead. So Rudy Gobert is a very, very solid piece, and I think that he will eventually in his career contribute to a championship team. And y'all say he's just not good in the pick and roll. Other than
that, don't mean nothing to me. You can chase a championship once you get up in age, man. That don't mean nothing to me. But I'm talking about impact. He's not impactful at all. He got those three.
My thing is saying that a player that's playing the 4 to 5 isn't good in pick and roll defense is almost equivalent to, in today's NBA, a perimeter player that can't shoot, when it makes up the majority of the NBA's offense.
Yeah.
Gobert is Isaac Okoro on defense. Like, that's literally what it breaks down to. I'm sorry, Tweed. And
you just said that he couldn't protect the rim.
Yeah,
never said that.
You negate the fact that there's offense too. So not only are you bad on half of defense, you're not a factor on all of offense.
And then you're gonna clog up the paint for KAT.
You're lucky I can't share my screen to show that turnaround he shot.
Hey, what did where the ball hit?
With the utmost confidence, he turned around, shot that boy from the left side. It definitely hit the right side.
Yeah,
hard. That's
nothing.
Everybody's saying that
he in a lab though.
Gobert is going to clog up the paint. But that's all I've been seeing. Like in all the NBA TV.
You heard it here first, though. Remember that NumbersLie brought it to you first.
For sure, NumbersLie Sports Network. But they're saying that he's going to clog up the paint for Anthony Edwards. He's going to clog up the paint for KAT. That's just going to be like, that's offensively though. He's like, now he's just like not good defensively or offensively. Like what?
No. You can't guard a pick and roll. You can't guard a pick and roll. You're clogging up the paint, so you can't score easy buckets. he's not going to shoot a three. So
He can't be in late in games. He's not hitting free throws.
Terrible, bro.
Those are the negatives to me. For one, he can't be in, late close games because he can't hit free throws. Being able to block shots is not the end all be all of defense. Again, when 90% of the league primarily runs a pick and roll offense and you can't guard it. And mind you, this isn't us saying, this is us saying that he can't guard it, but we've also showed you plenty of film to prove that he can't guard the pick and roll, the decision making, the slow-footedness, the not being able to move laterally. All of that plays a role into that. So
Terrence Mann career high.
Exactly. My thing is, as far as clogging up the paint, I do think that he clogs up the paint. However, I think the way it will affect the Minnesota offense is, obviously KAT wants to step out and, shoot the three more, shoot more jump shots. But then I also think that it's going to force more of the other players to shoot as well. Granted, Anthony Edwards, like we said 3 years ago when we were previewing him before he got drafted, he was a volume shooter. He's definitely come around a lot quicker, you know what I'm saying, than I thought. But I think that this will kind of force him to shoot a bit more too. And the thing is, when he does drive, a lot of those shots will be more heavily contested, seeing as how the person guarding Gobert doesn't have to step out either, because Gobert isn't going to step out.
Underdog. What's the offensive rating of the Timberwolves last year?
So the thing is that is how Gobert will get his points. I do know that he averaged a double-double last year. It'll come on offensive rebounds and driving dishes. But he'll also make scoring a bit more harder for his teammates.
Timberwolves are rated the number 25 offensive rated team last year. I bet you a $20 that they'll be well higher or lower than 25. They'll be somewhere in the range of 28, 29.
Really?
Yes. That's how much I think of Rudy Gobert.
Now, the crazy thing is, though, and correct me if I'm wrong, but they were the highest scoring team in the NBA, though, correct?
Oh, that.
Let me see.
I believe I heard that multiple times.
Highest scoring team?
Mm-hmm.
Teams, but yeah, I can't find that one. So y'all gotta find that one. But hey, I'll take that bet, Phil. I mean, I think they're definitely be a higher.
The Philadelphia 76ers was the number one scoring team last year at 100.
But is that PPG? But is that PPG or total points?
It was PPG. Jazz was number 2, Portland was number 3, Brooklyn was 4, and Memphis was 5.
Nah, see, I got Minnesota 1,
right?
Memphis 2, Charlotte 3, Milwaukee 4.
Oh, that says in the playoffs. My bad.
Yeah, Minnesota was one at 115, 115.4 a game.
Wow.
Yeah, I was looking at the playoffs.
But so here's my thing, Tweet. I hear you. I hear all that. But the fact that this just goes to the offensive end, the fact that Luka Doncic with one quad last year was able to be hidden on Rudy Gobert in the playoffs says a lot about his offense. Like, that just shows the glaring hole in his offensive game. And I think that's the problem I run into, because not only, again, you agree with me, he's not great at pick and roll defense. He's a really good shot blocker. But the NBA, like we said on previous episodes, it's a positionless game with a lot of pick and roll, a lot of pick and pop. And if he can't guard that part of it, and he doesn't make you pay on the other end, like Terrence Mann literally guarded Gobert, and Gobert guarded Terrence Mann with Kawhi out. Kawhi Leonard wasn't even playing, and Terrence Mann went for like 40 in a closeout playoff game with Gobert sticking him, and Gobert had like 17 with Terrence Mann sticking him.
And my thing is, on the other end, come playoff, they literally were going after Gobert on the screen and roll.
Big facts.
He was targeted.
They was treating him like he was
literally
Steph.
targeted.
Like he was Steph Curry.
Yeah. So hey, Gobert gets a lot of flack, especially from he got flack from T-Mac, who went on
Rightfully so. And
on-
T-Mac, if T-Mac saying the same thing that we're saying, it got to be true. He
And
played
what
him.
T-Mac was saying was, what are you doing in the offseason? And I agree with this. He said, what are you doing? Why haven't you developed new moves offensively? Like, what are you doing in the offseason? And that's true. That's definitely very
a baby hook over the left and right shoulder.
Something.
That's it, dog. With touch, you're 7'4".
He literally getting paid hundreds of millions of dollars to be 7 foot, bro.
He definitely got overpaid. Now, that's something I definitely agree. That boy got overpaid, but that's a whole other story. But I'm just saying, like, I think he gets a little too much hate. But one thing I do want to point out as well, that
wait, before you say it, he's the same guy who cries that he didn't make an all-star team. So the hate is rightfully there. Like, he looks at himself as an all-star. So that comes with the territory.
The man see better than Shaq, bro.
All right, my bad. Now go ahead, tweet. My fault. I just want to say
it was just funny how I wonder how the first interaction between Anthony Edwards and Gobert was, because Anthony Edwards said last year that Gobert not even the best defender in the league. That's Porzingis. That's the best rim defender in the league. Ain't nobody scared of Gobert. So I wonder how that interaction was.
Straight from his teammate's mouth.
I'm gonna be watching those interactions as well, because you just couldn't get along with Donovan Mitchell. So will he get along with Anthony Edwards, a younger, more immature player?
I think so. I mean, if Russell Westbrook and Pat Beverly could get along during the season, they could get along.
Russell Westbrook got the dough, but that's another podcast.
But right now he's still a Laker, no?
I guess that's
you know what I'm saying. So
very temporary. Hey, Westbrook about to be traded any minute now, in my opinion, but we'll see. All right, so that's the Timberwolves. Yeah, so Timberwolves. So y'all think they're gonna be playing though?
Playing. Let me go through the teams. I tell you.
Yeah, don't
just in my mind, I didn't want to go off the top with it, but Stan, it's okay. Yeah. All right. So we got the West. Golden State will be better than them. Clippers gonna be better than them. Memphis gonna be better than them. New Orleans gonna be better than them. Dallas gonna be better than them. Denver gonna be better than them. Isn't that 7 right there? So after that is play-in.
That was 6. Oh, okay.
Golden State, Clippers, and I didn't name Phoenix yet.
Oh yeah, Phoenix. I'll be forgetting playing in the 7th seed too. So
yeah.
Okay, sure. Yeah, they're playing team. Okay.
Not a fan of this bench either, man. Losing
they lost a lot.
Beasley and Vanderbilt.
They lost a hell
and Johnson Koji, Pat Bev. I'm not a fan of this bench at all. As I'm looking at the roster, so that like 2 or 3 of the starting 5, three of the starting 5 are going to play heavy minutes. And of course, that's just going to be wear and tear on the body towards the end of the season. Hopefully, they don't do the freaking mid-season tournament. That'll just be more games, but the starting 5 are going to play a lot of minutes.
Point on the bench, though.
Actually, I don't know. I'm looking at this roster.
You better not mention Austin Rivers. You better not mention.
No. Everybody but him. Actually, it's not totally trash. So they got PJ Dozier, who's he's
he ain't played in 2 years. He ain't played in 2 years.
He had promise though, right?
2 years ago.
You got Brent Forbes, who can give you some.
No, stop.
Very inconsistent.
Great shooter.
Stop.
Very inconsistent. Jaden McDaniels is the most familiar with the franchise. Him and Torian Prince.
I don't know.
Cal Anderson.
Right.
Now Cal Anderson is just there to take Gobert out late in games. That's why Cal Anderson's there. That's why he's there.
Wow.
To play the 4, and KAT can go to the
5. If you would have started with Cal Anderson, you would have caught my ear. But that's it. That's it.
Why y'all hating on my former Spur boy, man?
Brent Forbes?
Yeah,
man, let's go to this next episode. I'm not doing this with you right now. It's getting late.
Wait, first of all,
inconsistent player, man.
If he ain't shooting threes, he ain't
be realistic.
He was just on the all right,
he was just on Milwaukee, not getting no burn.
That's because I'm seeing circumstances. But
what? Middleton was hurt.
They had your boy from Duke.
Grayson Allen,
yeah. So
Grayson Allen wasn't even on the team at the beginning of the year. That's the crazy part. He was signed.
He was on. I mean, he's undersized and he can't guard a chair, but the boy can shoot. That's all I'm saying. But all right, that's it. That's it for this team preview. Minnesota Timberwolves playing team 7 seed, 8 seed.
I didn't name the Lakers either.
Yeah, they're playing team. They're playing team. They're not 7, 8 seed to me. I'm sorry.
Playing this 7
I don't see it. I don't see it.
Playing started at
7, 8, 9, 10.
Yes.
Okay, well they 9, 10. Goddamn it.
Dang. Y'all gonna start hating on Gobert and his impact.
Nobody say don't go Bear, man. Everything we said is legit, and we've showed it to you.
I bet. I'm about to.
I just saw Dallas go to work on a healthy Utah team with Gobert out there, and they'd have their best player.
Cool.
And you know what? You know what was happening? Jalen Brunson became Tony Parker Jr. He was living in the paint.
I saw that too.
Exactly.
He gonna put up numbers though. But all right, that's it for the Minnesota Timberwolves season preview. Stay tuned for this season. NumbersLie Sports Network. Till next time.